I hear sirens. Methinks there might be an accident. Hello YouTube, welcome back to another Fred Drives video. We are in Wayne, New Jersey, in the strip mall across the street from Wayne Valley High School. I just finished filming Preakness Avenue, Wayne and Paterson. So we're featuring two cities in that video. And we are on our way to work, and I'm bringing you with me. Let me just set up the navigator here real quick. Let me get over here before the traffic builds up here. All right, let's punch in work. Let me get over in the, let me get over here. Took me a second to think of what I was gonna do, as we're 23 minutes away from Garfield here on Preakness Avenue. For historical purposes, cash is $2.93 and credit is $2.99 here at this used to be an Exxon. The Exxon logo has been taken down, so I'm not sure what's the name of this gas station here in Wayne, New Jersey. But we're on Valley Road. I did a video here showing complete Valley Road on the channel. So if you get a chance, check it out. All you have to do is type in Pride in Paterson Valley Road. I know it may seem kind of weird to do a search on a Paterson channel for a road that's in Wayne, New Jersey. You have the Village Inn restaurant there on the left, and also Edward Cisco Village sign next to that bus stop. We're continuing on. Make sure you have your Fred Scriber sunglasses. Let me fix the camera a little bit, just to make sure it's clamped in nicely. It may seem like I'm going very, very fast. I'm doing 40 right now. And I normally would like to drive slower, but I have to keep up with traffic. I don't want to be that guy holding up the line. I'm gonna get into the right lane over here, because I did want to show the bus number that runs through here, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that because there's nowhere to stop the car safely. So we're gonna not do that on this ride. You got a park there on the left. There used to be picnic tables there. I don't know if there's still a picnic table. We're gonna make a left on French Hill Road. I don't know which way the navigator is gonna take me. We're gonna find out together on this Fred Drives video. For those of you that are new, my name is Freddie Cardona. I've been uploading videos since 2015. And the channel originally started back then, when there was only a few Paterson videos and they were negative, 2 or 3 negative videos. And I said, you know what? Paterson is a lot more than just those 3 negative videos. So I decided to upload and flood YouTube with Paterson, New Jersey videos. As we are here on the corner of French Hill Road and Valley Road. So I started uploading a lot of Paterson videos to show a lot of the other things that Paterson has. Since then, I've gotten a lot more positive comments than negative comments. And you know, the negative comments really, it's a result as it's a result of the Paterson bias, because people by and large who are not from Paterson will always say Paterson is the most dangerous city in New Jersey, or Paterson is dangerous and you can't live there, you won't survive, things like that. And I submit to you that if you look at all of the cities in the Northeast, or really any big city in the country, and you look at crime, and I know the statistics, I see them over and over, a lot of those statistics are skewed anyway, but I live in Paterson, so I give people the eyeball test. There has not been a cop shot in Paterson, knock on wood, in a long time. There was a trooper that was shot in the foot a few years ago, but that was a result of either a chase or a pullover that did not even occur in Paterson. So that wasn't even an original Paterson incident. And yet, and of course, you know, these are tragic situations and I don't want to minimize them, but you know, the reality is that more officers are shot in New York. You see a lot of stories of other big cities. You see a lot of stabbings in New York. You see a lot of rapes in New York. If you listen to 1010 Wins every day like I do, and you hear of the crimes that are going on in New York, and a lot of those crimes, those kind of crimes don't happen much in Paterson. I mean, yeah, you have your regular big city crime, but I'm talking about the stuff that makes the news. You know, tragically, some police officers lost their lives in New York recently. You hear reports, if you listen to 1010 Wins, you see a lot of tragedy all over. But yet no one would, the point that I'm saying is, the point is that even with that stuff going on in these cities, you never hear people say, oh, don't live by Central Park. The place is a third world country. And yet you see a lot of crime. If you go in Central Park at 2 a.m, you know, you're gonna see crimes. You could get mugged, you could get raped. So the point I'm trying to make is that you see a lot more crime in a lot of those cities. And I understand that it's a bigger city, it attracts more tourists, it attracts more crazy people. I understand all of that. But the point is, the same exact stuff that's happening in those cities, and the same exact thing that's happening in Paterson is happening in those cities, yet no one says those are the most dangerous cities in the world. So that's one of the reasons I decided to start uploading a bunch of Paterson videos. And I know Paterson is not the land of milk and honey. I've said this before. But the whole point of the channel and the whole point of my uploading these videos is only to say you do not have to be embarrassed to be from Paterson. That's all. Paterson may not be the best city in the world, but it's no worse than any other big city. That's all I'm saying. As we are now on Fuller Street, heading to Garfield. So yeah, I've been uploading. I went on a tangent, but I've been uploading since 2015. And I've since expanded to show other communities, other locations, other points of interest on the channel. So if you're a visitor and not a subscriber, I welcome you. If you're a subscriber, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for your loyal, constant support to the channel. You guys know who you are. You comment on every video, and I really do appreciate it. We're gonna make a left on Union. I suspect we're gonna get on Route 80. Make sure you have your subscriber Ray-Bans on, please. We're gonna get some glare. You got Gold's Gym and Fitness Center. I was a member of Gold's Gym a while back. Went in, applied, got the card, and then I never went in. Never actually went once. So I don't remember how much it was. I don't remember what was the term. I don't remember if it was month to month. I don't remember. It was years ago. But I never actually went in. I never lifted a barbell as the 712 swings by here on the other side. I never did a crunch. Never lifted a barbell at Gold's Gym. But it was cool for a while to say, oh yeah, I'm a member of Gold's Gym. Wasn't Foreman Mills over here on the right? That building that's there? All right, we're on Union Boulevard right now. We're gonna get on Route 80. Iconic Route 80 with a bunch of glare and trafficy as heck. I hear sirens. Methinks there might be an accident. I hope not. Let me try to get in here if I can. Nope, I'm not gonna get in there. I'm gonna wait a little bit. You do have the state police over there trying to come through as I try to get in. I don't want to cut in. If they don't let me in, I'll just keep going. But at some point, someone's got to let me in, right? I just don't want to like cut in. All right, we've made it. To Elmwood Park on our way to Garfield. Oh, just missed it. I think, yeah, that's the 161 bus there. We're almost in Garfield. You guys are very familiar with this road if you've been following this channel. All right, guys, we've made it to Garfield. Thank you so much for viewing. Remember the 4 YouTube commandments: like, share, subscribe to become a subscriber, and make sure you comment on the videos. I really do appreciate the comments. I try to answer each one. And remember the 5th YouTube commandment, the Angela Star commandment: be kind and be courteous. And we'll see you on the next video.